these 10 topics. All right. Your question is either going to be about education, environment, art, globalization, technology, crime, health, transportation, development, government spending. So you need to learn, sorry, you need to learn about these 10 topics. Start today. Read, listen, watch about these 10 topics. Read articles, blogs, books. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks, watch documentaries or informative videos on these topics every day. Okay? So 10 days. For 10 days at least, you need to plan. I want you to plan, or else, even by the end of this session, you won't be able to complete your essay. Well, you will have only one, around 1 week essay class, right? But you need to work throughout the session on essay. So for the next 10 days, all right, um, you need to read, listen, or watch on these. So start with education. Tomorrow, read, listen, watch on environment, right? So today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So by Wednesday next week, you should be able to have new information on these 10 topics. So spend around 45 minutes to study on these. You may also read one thing, sample essays on these 10 topics. So today, later, read a few sample essay topics on education, environment. I'll also provide you sample answers, but not today. So I'm telling you again and again this. Why? Because only attending this essay class is not going to help you. You need to help yourself as well. You all are grown-ups. You all are intelligent enough to do self-study as well. All right. So that's all. I want to talk about the top 10 essay topics in IELTS. All right. So just remember, 45 minutes for the next 10 days. Read, listen, watch on these 10 topics. Okay, so I'll talk about this vocabulary later on. Right now, I don't want to talk about this in detail, but I'll just talk a little. So, what did I say? I said, read, listen, watch. top 10 topics. So when you read, when you listen to, when you watch, information on the top 10 topics, as you read, listen to, or watch, when you come across words, words for each topic, you need to write it down. Like for education, words like distance learning, curriculum, co-educational, literacy, like health, obesity, disorder, ingredients, appetite. So you need to start making a list of vocabulary as you read, listen to, or watch. As you're reading, as you're listening to, as you're watching information on the top 10 topics, when you come across interesting or new words related to the topic, write them down topic wise. And when you practice writing, you got to use those words. Okay, so we need to parallelly also develop our vocabulary. It can be fun, okay? It can sound a lot of work, all right, but it can be fun. It can be fun. It can change your perspective towards life if you really go through this exercise, all right? It can be really fun, enlightening. So I want you to make it as interesting as possible. Don't consider it as homework. It's not homework or classwork. It's not even a work. I don't like to call it work. It's not work. It's fun. If you really want to learn, don't learn for the sake of the exams. Learn in order to understand yourself. Learn in order to bring light into your life. Learn in order to understand your limitation. Learn in order to illuminate yourself. Learn in order to, you know, enlighten yourself. So, no homework. It's not a homework. It's not a homework. Well, in IELTS, it says essay is task. This is task 2. I don't want to call it a task. I don't want to call it a work. It's fun. Let's have fun, okay? It may sound a lot of work, but if we put our heart into it, it can really illuminate us, okay? So now, without a further ado, I want to move on to the first topic of our essay class. If there are any questions before I get started, the orientation to essay is done. So if you want to ask any question, you may drop your question in the chat box, or even better, you may ask me question live, and I will answer as far as I know, as far as what my experience and knowledge say. Okay, so now let's get it started. Ah, what a beautiful day. Mm-mm-mm. It was a chilling night. I had a really, really good sleep, feeling really good inside my body. Hopefully, you also had a good sleep. Now, let's start our beautiful day with this beautiful question. Some people believe that stable, oh, let me grab a pen. Okay. Some people believe that a stable state of mind is important for health, while others believe that proper food is. To what extent do you agree or disagree? This is an opinion led question. So let the question type be anything. Your structure of the essay is going to be more or less the same. So if you we're going to talk about opinion led question, but if you understand the structure of this essay, you will be able to use the same structure in order to elaborate other question types also with a little variation. Number one, we need to understand the question. Let's understand the question. First of all, in order to understand the question, we need to find the main subject. Some people believe that a stable state of mind is important for health, while others believe that proper food is. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Now, a stable state of mind is important. A stable state of mind is important. A stable state of mind is important. For what? For health. Proper food is important. Proper food is important. Proper food is important. Is important. For what? For health. For health. So the main subject or the main keyword here is health. Why? Because when you talk about mind, you need to talk about health. When you talk about food, you need to talk about health. So, top to bottom, throughout the essay, your central point is going to be health. So that's why health is your keyword. So, step one, we have steps. Step one. So, we have a step two and we have a step three. What are those steps? Step one, define the main subject or the main keyword. So, our keyword is what? Health. So you may begin your introduction. We're talking about the intro part. So you may begin your essay with a definition. We all know about this definition. See, if we do not know the definition word by word, it's fine. All right? You don't need to quote any organization or a person, because you may write the definition from your L, E, O, learning, experience, and observation as well. All right. So here, for example, I have written the definition given by WHO, or use a quotation. Here, I've used something that the Buddha once said: to keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep mind strong and clear. Right? So you may define it, health, the keyword, in any way. Right? Okay. So that's step one. Step one, the purpose of this step one is to introduce the reader to the keyword. What does the keyword mean? What does the keyword actually mean? So, your definition or your quotation or your saying must make the reader clear about the keyword. Any keyword. Now, step two, we're done with the step one. Step two is relate the first issue with the keyword. What is this first issue? Okay, keyword, it's health. What's first issue? Let's understand the issues here. There are two issues in the question. Some people believe that a stable state of mind is important for health, while others believe that proper food is. Proper food. So some people believe that, okay, this stable state of mind is our first issue. Food is proper food is our second issue. So we need to differentiate between our issues and our key word. We need at least two issues. We have two issues here. The key can only be one. All right? But the issues, it's always more than one. It can be three sometimes. It can be four sometimes. But usually we need two. So you need okay, Sanjita asks a question. Do we have to write the name organization defining the term? Sanjita, if you know the name of the organization or name of the person who um, who has given the definition, you may. If you don't know, it's fine. It's not compulsory. If you know, you may. If you don't know, it's fine. You may drop it. Thank you, Sanjita, for the question. So, issues and keys. Please dissect the question. Understand the question very clearly. Okay, these are my issues. There are two issues or three issues.